Ah.
And we are live. Good evening to TFRL A-League. Round 6 here in Monaco. Yes, we were meant to be on a week's break this week,
Oh,
but I might have messed up the calendar a little bit. That's why we are live tonight. And if you weren't expecting Monaco to be on tonight, then we are on. And to put it this way, it's a good attendance considering this was what? 10:30 this morning. I messaged saying, can everyone attend? Which isn't too bad at all. I'm not sure whose mic is lagging or if I'm lagging. Can somebody tell me if I am?
oh, it's probably mine.
Yeah, it's yours. You're on a one bar. But I am JimsHead14 and I am one of your commentators tonight, as I am joined in the commentary box by a very familiar face to any FRL viewers out there. He is my partner in crime. I'm not sure if he's here. I don't think he is here, but it is FRL Bulbo57 that will be joining me in the commentary box this evening. Mr. Collingwood is not available, so I thought may as well give somebody a message, get them in as host and co-commentator, and here we are. And this should be very, very nice indeed. I'm going to invite some of the B-League drivers, if you don't mind. Busman saying it's his worst track. Apologies, guys, if you are muted for a slight while. I'm just giving out everyone invites. KLC73 is on time trial, which makes me suggest that he could be in another league tonight. Right. Onyx Mir. We've got Toad, we've got Scuba. Let's give Storm an invite. Let's give Technique, Small Guy. Oh, Lightning Reb. Need him in. Crap. Yeah, I forgot to invite a couple of the drivers that were saying that they were attending, so that's not great. But there we go, another batch of invites given out to people. And Lightning Lawmans, I need to send a friend request to. Oh, come on, come on, come on, please hurry up. Been very, very slow tonight, this is. Come on, load, please. Apologies if you can see a blank screen. There we go. Storm's in, lovely. Who's just left? Has somebody just left or has somebody gone into spectator mode? Our Vaporizer can't race tonight because his knee's still giving him... He's had his knee operation. Obviously, Billy's asking for an invite. I think it's best if we leave him to B-League. Storm. There's Lightning Reb, John, as well. Storm, if you can hear me on the stream, you can be in either a Haas or... Yeah, you can be in a Haas, ideally. Because Variable's not attending. But do you know what? 50, is this 15 drivers? 16 drivers?
16.
That is not a bad attendance at all. That is really not a bad attendance. I'm very proud of another big attendance here. It is 7 o'clock. We will wait 2 or 3 minutes just to make sure everyone is coming. I'll give invites out to Hamrez and Seraph because I know they're appearing online, offline, unless they've appeared online. Let me just double check. Mark NUFC's also got an invite, but he hasn't joined. Oh, and the cough has already started, which is great. Goodness me. Right, I need to check my Snapchat first of all, because I've got some outstanding messages to attend to. Right, Hamrez and whatchamacallit, Hamres. Give Mark NUFC an invite and then give somebody else an invite. Who was the other guy that I said I was going to give an invite to? I mentioned his name. Who was I gonna... Oh, Seraph. That's who, yeah. Right. Seraph is there. They all have invites. We do have... Has somebody else joined there? Oh, no. And somebody is back on the mic. I don't know who it is.
And neither do I.
Oh, it's you. Ah. Right, shall we start? Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look at the comments, just make sure anyone is commenting. Shall we start? Guess who got hit by a van earlier on this afternoon? Elliot got hit by a van earlier on this afternoon.
In a car?
I'm not sure if it's in a car or if it's
Did you just say get in?
Pedestrian. My best track and I can't even do it. It's only because you will ride Rascas will. Don't. If I see anybody doing that, they will be given a penalty after the race. There.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're on strict orders. He was a pedestrian and he was walking. So are you in hospital or anything? Because I hope he's okay. I really hope he does. And by the way, if you're wondering why Ball Boy's here spectating, he's going to be my co-commentator tonight because no one else is available. But, well, by the way, we've got... Just saying, we've got 18 viewers already on the stream and we haven't even started. So, let's start in that case. Don't look at me, look at Wiseleg. Yeah, Wiseleg's one of those guys that I've got to worry about if he roll rides Rascas, because I have seen him do it in time trial. But we've got 16 drivers. Damage is on full. I want to make sure everything's fine. Is everything fine? Full damage on strict. Yeah. Yep. Everything's fine. Good. We can go.
I've not got my...
Out in the A-League chat, I'm going to put my notifications on Do Not Disturb. Coulter's put some socks.
I swear that I am.
But here we go. Monaco. Ballboy knows this track better than me, so... Which is absolutely great. Thank you to whoever's got the stream on in the background as well. I think I just heard myself
that would be Matt, because he's cheating.
Trying to cheat as per usual, Matt, I see. Right.
Really?
We are now in 16 drivers here tonight.
It's only in. Will's the cheat.
Everyone else is here, aren't they? Yeah. I know Mark said he can race, but he is not online for some reason. I think he's gone out drinking, so... Oh.
Hey.
Just put it that way, he might be half drunk if he does join and qualify.
In one session he thinks he's hard.
Oh, anyways, can somebody tell me the weather prospects for the weekend?
Smashed off pre-drinks.
Rapid race.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fine, dry race, dry qualifying?
Yeah.
Dry chicken.
That's what I like to see, dry chicken indeed. I shall meet you guys. Good luck. We've got 20 viewers on the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. And let's commence with the commentary in earnest. Right, all of those guys have been muted. Right, we can get into qualifying now. I'm not sure if Ballboy is here, so it's a solo job at the minute. Everyone is going to be on the Hypersofts. There are 3 compound of tyres, of course, here in Monaco. We've got the Hypersoft compound of tyre, we've got the Ultrasoft, and we've got the Supersoft, if I recall, are the 3 tyres here in Monaco. And there is a car going out on track, and that is Onyx Mur, the Dutchman, heading out to track. I will get up the standings now, actually. They have been completed, but they haven't been put in the chat. So if you're wondering where the standings are, I will do them after this race, as I will do them on my break. But the top 10 currently stand as this. As of Spain, the top 10 stands as this. Wise League, championship leader, who's attending tonight, 79 points. Will, who's not attending tonight, 62 points. Matthias, on 42, Matthias for the win, baby. And Matt32575 in 4th on 40 points. Seraph in 5th on 31. Hopefully you can join at some point in qualifying. Bossman is in 6th on 29. Lightning MFS on 26. Then we've got a tie for 8th with Vulcan and Scuba Remy UFC, the winner in Spain last time out. And we've got VSR Francis on 24 points, sitting in 10th place. The constructors, I don't have a clue what the constructors are, because this is getting too confusing with how many drivers we've got. But Onyx Mert is about to set a lap in here at Monaco, and he is running up towards Sandoval now into turn 1. There is a Renault coming out of the pits. That looks like it might be Berra coming out of the pits. It was Berra. He gets out of the way, and Onyx now is on the run up through Massenet and going towards Casino Square. This is Casino Square, now on the run down to Mirabeau. It looks like he's backed off, actually. So this might just be a banker lap from Onyx. Let's go and bowl with somebody else then. In that case, I think Bossman. Oh, VSR Francis is out. And he's crashed on the right-hand side there. After the exit, after Casino Square, he's crashed there. On the right-hand side, probably lost the back end. And that's his session over. So Fran playing no further part. The likelihood is he'll be one of the guys right down at the back of the field. Bossman now, though, is going through Portier, now going through the tunnel section, down towards the Novelle chicane. And Bossman now reaching 7th gear, 180 mile an hour under brakes. He's not making the corner there, though. That's an invalidation. And Bossman will back off his lap as per usual. And it is going to be interesting to see what sort of lap times we can set round here. I'm expecting around a 107, 108. If I've got to be honest, a 108 would suffice for pole position here. And a 111.4 from Button on the super soft compound tyre. There is a yellow flag in sector 3. That's behind Bossman. He's going to come across the line now. His invalidated lap was a 113 flat. Let's run Bob with Joe. Joe now in the McLaren. As Technic Gaming goes quickest with a 109.1, and Joe now approaching the line, gets a 110.6. Wise League was on a lap behind him, and he's coming up towards the line on the super soft compound tyre and goes second. Just under a second off Technique Gaming. So Technique and the Haas currently leading the way by a full second. Wise League on the super softs. Quite interesting strategy from him, if I've got to be honest, the championship leader. Who didn't finish in Spain last time out, but his form figures read second, first and second in the championship. So he's hoping to reclaim some of his form that saw him come out. And there is a McLaren going slow in front of him. That might be Joe. He's getting out of the way. I think Wisely was going for another lap there as well. Todd's just put himself up to 3rd. Anybody else on a lap of note? I think Bossman might be on a lap again. Coming through Vascas now. Through turn 17, now at turn 18 and 19. Onyx Merkel second. Bossman now on the run up towards the line. It's his favourite track on the calendar, and he sets a 110 flat. So he is a little way off the pace at the minute in the Ferrari, but not many drivers setting lap times at the minute. So it's going to be interesting to see if anybody can improve. There's quite a few in the pits actually. Technique, Button, Small Guy, Kazizzle, Lightning Lawmans, Matthias, and Bank Job, or Lightning Reb, who was also running here tonight. We've got 16 drivers, of course. And if you are just tuning in, thank you very much for tuning in to TFRL A-League here tonight. And a big thank you to Bullboy57 for hosting the stream tonight. I'm not sure if he's having his dinner or if Bullboy Jr. is causing a bit of chaos in the background. But Berra is just made a mistake there on his lap. That was coming through to the swimming pool section. He's just clipped the wall, caught the inside, forced him off, and then sent him into the wall there. And he did make a previous mistake to that. So Berra's now coming across the line. He does set a lap to 113 flat. He can improve significantly on that, can the Dutchman. And now everyone that was in the pits are now coming out the pits. They're all on their outlap. Storm is coming through Raskas though, and he's hitting the wall at Raskas as well. Couldn't get the car stopped in time. He's going straight back into the pits, and that is quite a wise decision, if I've got to be honest. As that is Onyx Mer coming in the pits. Scuba is being held up there by his teammate. Not ideal, but they've still got 11 minutes and 25 seconds left in the session. And let's go on board for a lap with Matthias, currently sitting in third in the championship on 42 points, ahead of Matt 32575. He's not attending tonight. And now Matthias will go for a lap of Monaco on the run down towards Saint Devot for turn 1. And here is Matthias on his lap, taking turn 1 very nicely indeed there, running up the hill towards Casino Square, right at the top of the hill. This is the highest point on the track, and Matthias taking it very nicely, doesn't want to rub against the walls or anything like that. Nice. On the run down towards Mirrorball now, and the hairpin. And this is the hairpin he's approaching now. At the end of the first sector, I think he set an 18.5 through the first sector, which is very good. There was a bit of front wing damage on the right hand side, and that's Joe waiting up and letting him pass. Very good sportsmanship there from the Greek driver. Matthias now running through the tunnel section. He's on the ultra soft compound of tyre, so it is going to be interesting to see what in relation he can do to the rest. That might have been an invalidation possibly, I don't quite know. Somebody is losing front wing ahead of him there. I think that might be Small Guy possibly. It is Small Guy. Could tell the Sauber from a mile off. He's the only one here tonight. Kazizel goes quickest, and what a lap that is! A 1:08.1 from the Mercedes driver. Matthias now coming through the final corner. He backed off his lap, so this is just going to be a banker from him, and he did invalidate somewhere on his lap, and that was a 1:10.9 that he did set. Lightning Norman's still around the final corner. He's going back into the pits. Don't think he was improving. I think Bank Job has just set a lap there, going through Sandevot. And he's setting 11.9 on the Hypersoft compound of tyre. But Kazizel on top with nearly half of the session gone. And the Mercedes is dominating out in front. The sole Mercedes here tonight leads by a full second from Technique Gaming. So both of the guys that are friends in other leagues, and they're friends in real life, and they're doing brilliantly here tonight in TFRL. Technique Gaming especially on his TFRL debut tonight. The Finnish driver. As now, we don't have yellow flags there, but they've receded. Wiselig is on a lap. He's at Raskas. He's coming through the final corner now. That was very nice, very quick through there. He's going to go second, I think. Nowhere near Kazizel. Oh, it's a 1:08.3. And that is on the ultra-soft compound of tyre. And that is a really good lap from Wiselig. A stunning lap. Storm retires out the session. Matthias has just gone 5th there on the Ultrasoft. We're getting quite a few cars now on track starting to set better times. Joel has just gone 6th as well with a 1:09.9. Bolstman in 7th. He's on a lap. He's coming through Raskas now. He might be coming back in the pits. Actually, he's setting up for a lap. So let's go on board with him actually. In fact, I want to see how Scuba's getting on. Scuba is on a lap. He's on the Supersoft compound of tyre. Just going through Portier, turn 8. Now going down towards the tunnel section. And down towards the Novell chicane at turns 10 and 11. And here is Scuba under the brakes, reaching about 170 mile an hour under the braking point. Very nice through there. Red Bull getting out of the way. I think that might be Wiselig. It is Wiselig because he's the only Red Bull out on track. Scuba now round the swimming pool section. Yellow flag in Sector 2 and Sector 3. I think that might be Wiselig getting out of the way of somebody else. Scuba now around the final corner. The winner in Spain last time out. Can he go any quicker? Can he set a very good lap here? And he scores 8th with a 1:10.1. Just behind Bossman. Button was getting out of the way there, I think. On his lap. Yeah, he's just on his out lap. Small Guy now coming around the final couple of corners. He's on that lap. So let's ignore him. Lightning Normans is on a lap. I think it's best, maybe, actually, Bossman is on a lap. Oh, he's coming in the pits. Oh, he ruins it for everyone. Scuba now coming round Portier, turn 8. Famously where Pascal Verline got crashed off by Jenson Button in the 2016 Monaco Grand Prix. I think it was, in fact, I think it was 2017, not 2016. And Scuba taking a very nice line through there, very nice and aggressive through the Novell chicane. And now he's running through the swimming pool section on the run up towards Raskas. And he's 3/10 up on his lap. So this is going to put him ahead of Joe at this stage in qualifying with about 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Scuba getting very close to the wall at Raskas. Now through the final corner. He is going to go quicker than Joe here. He could go quicker than Matthias actually. Oh, and he gets within a tenth of him. So Scuba, last time out he won in Spain. He's setting very good consistent laps on those super soft compound of tyre. That was on 2-lap old super softs, and he set a 109.6. As I don't know where my co-commentator is. Technique Gaming and Onyx are on laps, so let's have a look. Technique Gaming's first. Onyx going through the back of Shot, going through the Novell chicane now. His Technique, see how he's getting on. He is on a lap. Oh, and that is very aggressive through the swimming pool section. Now into Raskas. Can he go quicker than Kazizel from pole? He doesn't look quick enough through the final corner though. Technique, this is going to be a 108. This is going to be an improvement. And it's a 108.5. Nice lap. Let's go on board with Onyx Mer, but he's in the pits. Let's not go on board with him. Kazizel is reaching Raskas. And he is about to set up for a lap on 100% ERS mode, which is very good to see. And with Storm and VSR Francis out the session, Kazizel currently leads the way with Wisely, Technique Gaming in third, Onyx, Matthias, Scuba, 4th, 5th and 6th, Joe, Bossman, Lightning Lomans, Toad. Berra's just gone 11th on the Hypersoft compound of tyre. I think he might have just set that in ERS mode 0. So I think he could go for competitive lap near the end of the session. Button, Bank Job and Small Guy, who is still yet to set a lap. And I'm going to put my iPad on Wi-Fi mode to check the comments, because there's quite a few comments coming in. And if you're just tuning in, this is JamesHead14 commentating on the action here in TFRL A-League. Yes, we were meant to have a break. And don't get me wrong, that we should be having a break. But I messed up on the calendar. I thought the break was actually happening this week. In fact, it's happening next week. So I do apologise to anyone that is considering a break this week. We've still got TFRL B-League tomorrow night, and we've got Porsche Super Cup on Sunday. So just to confirm, it's a full schedule of races, including this one. As there was a bit of lag there, coming from one of the Mercedes, I think, coming in the pits there. I think that was Kazizel coming in. And let's see if anybody is on a lap. Button is, but he's not improving. Anybody on a lap? Bossman is on a lap. Going through Novell chicane. Oh, that was a right drift through there. How on earth did he manage to keep that? That might be an invalidation though. Hitting the wall on the right hand side as well. No end plate damage, but there is end plate damage there. And Bossman crashes himself nearly at the qualifying session. 8th place, he should just come back into the pits. There is a Ferrari behind him, that is Bank Job, or Lightning Reb, who is on a lap, I think. Going through Raskas now. And he's coming up towards the line. This is a big improvement from Lightning Reb. And he goes 10th, 110.555. And he's just ahead of his B-League compatriot, Toad, who is also racing here tonight. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 2, and that was Button. Right on board with him there. And Button going for a bit of a drift through the Novell chicane. I think he should take this qualifying session a bit seriously, if I've got to be honest. Everyone else is in the pits, so I will check the comments now. Billy, you can't join because, well, we've already started, essentially. And was that my... No. No. He definitely proved himself on Monday. Yeah, Billy did prove himself on Monday. But the thing is, we've already started, and I highly doubt that he won't be able to race, because I'm sure the cut-off point is around 2 minutes on this session. Button is not going for a lap. Sadly, everyone else on their outlap. Yellow flag in Sector 2 and Sector 3. Who is that? That was through the swimming pool section. Not quite sure who that was. Green flags now at that section. Small guy going slow. Looks like he's preparing to go for a lap. He has got clear traffic, I do believe. let's go on board with him. So I think he's the only one on a lap at the minute. Lightning Normans might be on a lap. Be interesting to see if anybody does get improvement out of this. Both Renaults coming out the pit, so he's got to be careful here, small guy. This Renault should get out of his way. That's Wiselig ahead of him as well. And the Renault ahead of him, I think, might be Berra. It is Berra, and Berra gets out of the way. Oh, and there's been a crash. Berra moving across to the right-hand side. Small guy was going to the right-hand side. And purposeful crash out the session there. Yeah, a bit of miscommunication, that's all it came down to there. Berra, not his fault. Not small guy's fault, not anyone's fault. My co-commentator is back. My co-commentator is back. Is he? Hello?
Yeah, I've had a pit stop, and I'm back.
Oh, you're back. You've missed quite a lot in this qualifying session. Because this is on top, 108.1. Do you fancy commenting on? Because he is one of your drivers as well.
Oh wait, I think I need to mute the other guys.
Oh yes, do that. Yeah, definitely do that. Yeah, but because this is on pole for now. I don't think he's going to get another lap in here.
Surprised to see Francis out, actually.
Yeah, Francis out.
He's really good around this track with his wheel and that, so...
I think he's...
Yeah, it's a bit of a shot.
Yeah, I think he's playing a bit of a tactical game, to be honest, actually. There was a McLaren just crashing off in the background at Sandefort at turn 1. Wiselig, I'm on board with at the minute. Current championship leader, and he's currently second on the timing screens, but that lap was set on ultra softs.
Oh, right.
That is a great lap on ultras. Oh, Button has collided with his teammate, Joel. 5-place grid penalty for Button, so he's going to be starting from the back of the field. And we also had... Yeah, we also had a bit of miscommunication with Berra and Small Guy. Berra was simply trying to get out of the way. Small Guy was trying to go on the right-hand side down towards Mirrorball. Berra came across him. Oh! And there's one of the Renaults out. That's Toad. Wiselig is coming through the middle sector now. He's at Raskas, actually. Wiselig going back in the pit. Can't improve. Scuba is the only one that can improve. He's 800ths up in the middle sector. It's not going to be anywhere near Kazizzle here, I don't think. And the Williams driver now coming around the final corner. Scuba replacing Thick Rogue, of course, in the Williams. And he's coming across the line now. This is a big improvement. Yeah, he goes 5th, just ahead of Matthias. So Kazizzle on pole. Kazizzle on pole. We'll wait for the grid to come up. 16 drivers, of course, here tonight. I think we've got 16 drivers. If I could just count how many we've got. Yep, 16 drivers.
Yeah.
Very good attendance. But Kazizzle on pole on the Hypersoft compound tyre with a 108.1, and that is a rapid lap through round Monaco. That is a really great lap. Wiselig in second, current championship leader. Technique in third on his TFRL debut. Then it's Onyx Mer, Scuba, Matthias, Joe, Berra, Boastman and Lightning Lawmans in 10th. Bank Job, Toad, Button with that 5-place grid penalty. He'll be down at the back of the field. Small Guy Storm and VSR Francis did not set a time, so they will be starting now ahead of Button with that 5-place grid penalty. Prediction for the race. Who do you think your top 3 is going to be?
It's a tricky one, but I've got to go for the man in P2. It's starting on the Ultras, of course. He looks extremely quick around here. Kazizzle, I'll give him P2. I think those guys, the front row guys, they'll swap positions come the checkered flag. And third, I shall go for... I'll go for Francis as a weird kind of prediction. I think there's going to be a lot
taken me
of
by
chaos.
surprise, that.
I think he's going to weave through, dodge all the wheels and things that come off people's cars, and he's going to take third.
well, these drivers are under strict instructions to keep it clean in the first couple of laps. The formation lap now begins. And I just want to say thank you very much for hosting this, by the way. First of all.
Oh yeah, no problem.
And thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. My top 3. Now, I know these drivers a lot more, a bit better than you. Because I've seen these guys race, what, for 5 races now? I'm going to follow up by saying Wiselig is going to win this. I think he's the current championship leader. Out of all the races, he's only not finished 1 race, and that was last time out in Spain, off a lag crash with Matt 32575. Other than that, his form figures second, first, and second. If that's not Mr. Consistency, then I don't know what is. So Wiselig will win. I'm going to go Scuba for second. Scuba very, very quick. Hopefully he can get to grips with the track quickly. I know it's not one of his favourite tracks. And I'm going to go for a bit of a wild 3rd place prediction by saying Boastman in 3rd.
From 9th on the grid?
Yeah, he's starting 9th. He's got a couple of guys ahead of him, like Joe and Berra, who he can try and jump on this first lap. He can definitely try and jump them. By the way, Bank Job or Lightning Reb told Lightning Reb on the Ultras, everyone else told down to Button on the Supers, and everyone else, of course, qualifying on those tyres. That is a shocking camera angle. That's a really bad camera angle. Get a grips, Masters. There's somebody with a burqa on in the crowd, I think. No, oh no, he's just wearing a hat. 5 red lights, though, are about to go out. There is a yellow flag in Sector 3, but I think it's for these guys starting the race. Bit of a long delay. But it is. Lights out and away we go. Is that a car not starting there? No, everyone's away. And we're down into turn 1, and Cazzizzle, look at Technique Gaming down the inside. Wiselig's made a mistake. Oh, major contact in behind. Major Constantino effect. I think that was Berra making a mistake further down the field. But Cazzizzle has gone away from them. Going down into the end of the first sector and into Mirabel. He's got a 5/10. That's more than a 5/10 lead. Surely.
Yeah, Wiselig down to P7.
Wiselig down to 7th. Oh, and mind you, good stop. Yeah, good stop by Scuba and the Williams in 3rd. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2. There's been a huge contact. That's at the hairpin. Toad on the inside, getting caught. Small guy, Storm and Joe, all caught up in that. Small guy has just crashed himself out of this race. He's not happy. Put it that way, yeah, he retires out the session. That could be a safety car. Safety car, of course, increased frequency. Courtesy of the new patch, because there's a lead, but he's getting hounded by Technique Gaming. That is definitely not a 5/10 gap at the minute. That looks like more 2-3 tenths gap.
Yeah, my screen's stuck at 1.0.
There we go. Here comes the intervals now starting to fix itself, because this will set the fast lap the rest, of course. Bank Job is in the pits. Noticeable good start as well from Boastman. He is up 3 positions from 9th. Small guy leaves the session. It's a good job he's not hosting this, because it would probably come on to me and the stream would go down, and we don't want to be wanting to have that. I should say Button from last is also up 6 places to 10th. Good start from him.
Excellent start from those guys there.
And I can't believe we've only lost 1 car on the first lap. I thought it was going to be absolute chaos. But is Technique Gaming going to go for a move into Novell? In the Novell chicane? Because this is like breaking himself there. Starting to form up a little bit of a train. Look at the guys in behind. Onyx and Matthias are starting to get onto this as well. So at the minute, 2 seconds separating the top 5. Look at that. That is brilliant. Because this is now going through Raskas in front. Yeah, Technique looks like he's the slower out of these leaders. Just looks like he's not getting the grips from that final sector. Oh, Matthias and Onyx Mur. I think Onyx Mur. Did he catch the curb or something at the last corner?
Yeah, the car was going sideways, as is through the first corner there.
Oh, Wiselig's just got up in position, just past Boastman on the straight there. Nice overtake. He's up to 6th, current championship leader. Postman. Lightning Lawman's in 8th, and he's holding up Berra and Button in the meantime. Let's go on board with Scuba, though. Scuba's right on the back of Technique. And because Onyx Mer made that mistake, that's forced Matthias back a little bit. And Wiselig and Postman will begin to catch that little battle going on. So essentially, we've now got a 3-way battle for the lead. We've got, I would say, a 4-way battle for 4th. And then battles further down the field. Pretty good. Oh, wow! Onyx Mer gets caught on the inside there. Yeah, Onyx Mer got caught on the inside of the Novell chicane, and he's trying to block Postman there. Good job there wasn't any contact. And Onyx, he's lost his front wing. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to do something. And that is ridiculous, that. Huge crash. Major crash. And that is all. If I've got to be honest, that's all Onyx Mer's fault. He's going to be getting a penalty after that.
Yeah.
3 drivers out, Postman, Berra and Lawmans. If Onyx just let through Postman, we would have been fine.
He had some damage there on his car as well.
Bit of a shame. Everyone's going to be furious. 3 drivers that are out are going to be absolutely fuming. Technique Gaming.
Car, not even a virtual safety car.
Yeah, no VSC. Those marshals are working very quickly, if I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be increased safety car frequency. Well, I'm sorry. They haven't fixed that, obviously. But Technique Gaming, right on the back of Kizzle, going through the tunnel into turn 10. This isn't the Novell chicane they're approaching. And Technique Gaming right on the back. They don't want to be catching that inside curb because you saw Onyx Mer spin and then subsequently lose his front wing.
Ooh! Wasn't it?
Technique Gaming just hitting the wall there on the right hand side. He's lost in the car. That's a great recovery. He's had to go over the sleeping policeman there, and that is a great recovery. I don't think he's lost any front wing damage because of that. Yeah, he's continuing on. Great recovery.
Yeah,
no right side end plate damage. That's where it would have been. I think yellow flag sector 3. Storm.
Oh, who's that?
Storm. And he's going backwards. He's going backwards.
Oh, he's hit the wall.
Goodness me. Yep, that is the yellow flag in sector 3. And now we've got Scuba right on the back of Technique Gaming. So currently, except from Postman being out, my prediction's coming on quite well.
Yeah. How was mine? Oh yeah, I said Wisely, didn't I? Oh, that's good.
Wisely, well, he is catching them though. It's 5.5 seconds off the lead. Matthias also catching this as well. Storm's just gone in the pit. Bank Job, I think, has already been lapped by these guys. If he hasn't, he will soon. Scuba is all over the back. It is a difficult place to overtake here in Monaco at the best of times. And everyone keeping it clean. The leaders keeping it clean. 4.5 seconds now separating the top 5. Wiselig has really got a move on here. And now, essentially, Technique Gaming is doing a hold-up job on the back of Scuba. And Matthias and Wiselig are now beginning to get closer. Look at them in the back of shot. They are beginning to get closer. We might have a 5-way battle for the lead going on soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be really hard to get past another car if they feel ahead's actually slower than them.
I think we've got a little bit of a battle going on further down the track actually. Toad has just came in the pit. It's between the 2 McLarens, Joe and Button, trying to get past Button is on his teammate. Shirley going around the outside of Rascas, trying to, just forcing Joe under a little bit of a mistake there. They've got to be careful because Toad will be coming out on the right hand side any second now. In fact, he's still in the pits. Button now going down the inside of Joe into turn 1. Technique's got the lead as well. Button has got him into turn 1. Nice move up to 8th place. And Technique Gaming is up to the lead of the race. What's happened with Kazizzle? Do they have front wing damage? I think he does.
No, it looks fine.
Might be right side end plate.
Yeah. No, it looks...
Tyres overheating?
Maybe or...
Can't be the tyres overheating. Those tyres look quite fresh.
Yeah, I think he's
Look at Matthias is jumping in. Matthias jumping in the pit. He's got graining on his ultras. So he's coming in now. On lap 7 out of 39. Matthias pits. And that is for a set of super softs, I do believe. Let me have a look. Yep, that is a set of super softs. VSR Francis is in behind as well. And if I've got to be honest, Fran has been one of the quietest drivers on track so far.
Yeah, although that last place start for him will really cost him in this race. He's 11.4 seconds behind the guy ahead of him, so
Ooh.
that's going to be tough.
And now...
Close that gap.
Yeah, sorry, as they go through Portier, 4 cars within the same shot there, going through the tunnel. That is brilliant. 4 cars separated by 2 seconds. All of them right on the pace. Technique Gaming now leads the way, because this is second. Scuba under pressure from the championship leader, Wiselig. And here comes the Red Bull, right on the back of last week's winner in Spain. You can probably hear fireworks going off in the background. It's a bit too early for that, because we haven't even reached halfway yet in this race. And Wiselig right on the back. There is a train forming. Technique's in the pits. Those tyres are up. Those tyres have overheated. Look at it. Left front especially. That's the one that bears the brunt. Scuba's going for the lead potentially here. Right on the back because Zizzle doesn't try it in the Sandevot. But Technique's in. Where is Matthias? He's coming out the final corner now. Technique's going to be ahead of him here, I think. Is he? Oh, actually, it's going to be very close. Matthias has got the speed around the outside. He's going to have him. He's going to have him in the Sandevot. Technique racing. Oh, there's contact. Oh. That is stupid, that. That's really, really stupid. Matthias didn't do anything wrong. Technique was trying to defend his position. Didn't realise Matt was there. And that's another collision. That could be another penalty being given there. But the battle for the lead is separated by 7 tenths. Top 3. Yeah, what on earth?
That's unfortunate. For Techniques, that's one less person in contention for a win here, I think. Unless there's a safety car.
Yeah, unless these guys make contact up front, which I don't want them to be making contact up front. Scuba right on the back. He is a man on the mission, the Irishman. And he's coming for Kazizzle. Kazizzle's tyres begin to overheat themselves. All of them taking it very, very cautiously. And as soon as I said overheating those tyres, they're in. Kazizzle in to the pits. And has he been held? No, he hasn't been held up. Well, that's strange. That's very strange. He was parked behind the pit box, got his tyres on, and then he's came out the pits. Kazizzle is out ahead of Matthias, by the way, after that contact. And Technique in the pits, 7th place now. He's going to be well down the order after his pit stop. Wiselig's right on the back of Scuba, though, for the lead of the race. Going through Portier, turn 8. Trying desperately, surely not round the outside of the tunnel. No, he thinks second over. Getting very close to the wall there. And here comes Wiselig down the inside of Novell. Here he comes at turns 10 and 11. Going round the outside of him at Novell chicane. Similar to what you did, the variable, I think, in B-League. And Wiselig's up the inside of the swimming pool section. And he gets the lead of the race. Brilliant driving between both of them there. The Red Bull through to the lead of the race. Fantastic driving. Good sportsmanship there by Scuba as well.
Absolutely stunning. And that could be a race-winning manoeuvre there. Because he's got no cars ahead of him now. He can just go for it. On those ultras, let's not forget.
Yeah, both of them on ultras. So this is really an even playing field. None of them have got 3-second time penalties either so far in this race. But they've got to be careful because this is 15 and a half seconds off at the minute. Going towards lap 11. Matthias is in the pits to repair his front wing damage, I think. Scuba now falling behind Wiselig. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Scuba pits this lap. He's lost the lead of the race. He can come out behind Kazizzle in clean air. 14 seconds. What's a pit stop around here? About 17, 18 seconds? Bank job is out.
Yeah, oh.
Where's that at? Oh my god, got a 3-way battle for 8th going on here.
Oh yeah, Technique, Toad and Storm.
Oh, Storm! Is letting through both of them. Storm lets through Toad and Technique Gaming, and Technique's trying to get through the traffic. He did come out the pits, of course, after that collision with Matthias, and Toad lets him go. So he recognises that he's an A-League driver, and now he can set his sights on Matthias for that 7th place. Scuba, by the way, I was right, he's pitted. And that's a set of supers. He can make those go to the end, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
5 seconds stuff go in the pits.
Not an issue.
7 to 5 second stuff go in the pits as well. Actually, that's going to play in the favour of Onyx and VSL Francis in behind. They're going to be past him.
Yeah.
He's going to be out in 5th. He's out in cleaner. He's out behind these guys by around, what, 3 seconds? Yellow flag in sector 2. It's towed. Oh, and that's at Novell. That's at the Novell chicane, I think. Oh, there he is, right on the inside.
Oh,
Very catching glance there. Button is is not a lap down, but he's struggling. He is going to get points, which is good to see. But Monaco is taking its toll. Lap 11 out of 39. And Scuba's picked up a 3-second time penalty. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2 and Sector 3. That'll be for Toad's AI car. As Wisely comes through. Yeah, Toad will be getting off the track on the left-hand side of the chicane.
Yeah, I think Button's lost a bit of his front wing there. It's popped off that I've just noticed.
Oh, he has. Left side end plate. Yep, good spot. And everyone now starting to spread themselves out a little bit. We've actually got a battle for 3rd. Let's go on board with this. Onyx Mer getting hounded by VSR Francis, who is on the quicker tyre, but he's not closing in. He just looks like he's making mistakes on this track. And all he's got to do is try and settle into the rhythm and try and catch him back up, because he has got Scuba on a fresh set of super softs behind him, and he's got to be careful of that danger. You saw him just going through camera shot there. And 10 drivers remain in Monaco, which is actually higher than I was expecting at this stage in the race. Right, I'm going to check the comments, because I know there's a couple now starting to come through. And Wislig's got the lead by 14.9 seconds, but he is going to be out behind Kazizel when he pits. Wislig's going to go as far as he can into this race. Oh, he's actually pitting now. Oh, Wislig's in. I thought he was going to go so far into that race that he'll try and make another set of the Ultras last to the end of the race. But he's going supers, and he has pitted 2 laps. And he is getting a front wing change as well. Wisely gets a front wing change. He's going to be out. Is he going to be out ahead of Onyx Mer? This is going to be tight. This is going to be very close. Onyx Mer's going to be past him here. There he is. Can Fran get him as well? Fran. Oh, where Scuba came from. Scuba's right on the back of Fran. What on earth? So Wisely has came up behind Onyx Mer by around 1.5 seconds in the end. The helicopter's going absolutely mad in the background, I've just noticed. And mad race going on. Fireworks getting set off in the background where I live. Goodness me, it's not bonfire night until the Monday. Right, let me have a look at the stream. Make sure everything's going okay. Matt Tibos, Matt32575, as Scuba's right on the back of Fran. Sorry to cut away from this, but Scuba going around the outside of the Novell chicane, possibly. Fran just getting caught there on the curb. Just sent him offline a little bit there. Made him cut the corner. I think he might have got a warning for that. Scuba saving up a bit of his ERS in behind as well. And there's a battle going on for 2nd. Both Williamses, Williams attacking the Force India of Fran, and now a Williams getting attacked from behind by Wisely. And that's Onyx Mer, and Matthias has just got past Joe further down the track.
Yeah. Wow.
Very nice move. Matthias been pulling off some great moves. Onyx Mer defending very aggressively. Here comes Wisely. Can Wisely get him in the Casino Square? Not quite. He's just going to back off on the run down towards Mirabeau. Fran has got... Oh, Fran spun! Fran spun in behind. Scuba pushes his car off as well there. Not sure if there was contact made. Scuba leaves the session. Not quite sure why he's left the session there. Fran has retired from the race, which is very strange. If I've got to be honest. He will collect that point. Unless Button crashes. Oh, and Wisely was trying to go down the inside of Onyx Mer, but he's had to cut the chicane at Novell. At the Nouvelle chicane. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. The Nouvelle chicane. Wisely right on the back of him. Onyx Mer is beginning to hold him up. Onyx has been on those tyres for 10 laps. He is a bit out of position. Wisely going around the outside of Raskas. Fran leaves the session, which is unfortunate. But I mean, Storm's now going to be 8th place.
Yeah, he's going to benefit.
Weisling round the outside of Sander Vort! Round the outside of Sander Vort! What a move! Little bit of contact. But still, even if he pulled that off cleanly, that would have been a move of the season, that. Weisling. What a move. Round the outside of Sander Vort. His car was ahead, going into the corner as well. So Onyx, I think, just got caught on his left rear, on his right rear, and sent him for a little bit of a spin. I will investigate that after the race. And Matthias getting past Scuba's AI. A shame that Scuba has had to leave. If somebody can send Scuba an invite for him to finish off this race, that would be great, because he's still got a chance of finishing top 5 here. If somebody can invite him.
He's got left-sided end plate damage as well. So he needs a bit. He does rejoin on his AI.
Toad's quit because he needs to practice for another league. That is absolutely fine. Lightning Esports has joined the comment in the comment section as well. Hopefully they are enjoying seeing some of the guys doing quite well here. And Kazizel out in front by 9.4 seconds after that pit stop. But it's now going to be, from what was essentially going to be battles for the win, it's now going to be who can make those tyres go to the end of the race between Weisling and Kazizel.
Yeah, I mean, tyre wear isn't much of a factor around Monaco, but towards the end they'll definitely feel the grip reduction in those Pirelli tyres for sure, especially those perhaps who are going to switch to the high pillars later on.
Scuba got damage and I think his head went. That was Matt32575's comment. And Kazizel has now got Button ahead of him. Button's getting plenty of 3-second time penalties. Beautiful helicopter shot going through the swimming pool section. I hate fireworks, and I hate commentating when there is fireworks going off in the background. Button does let through the leader. Very nice sportsmanship there from Button. Of course, part of the Thrive Esports brand. Just ignore what I just did there on live on stream. Billy is saying, could he get a win around Monaco tomorrow night? As Technic Gaming just goes past Joe, and that was for position actually. That was at the Novelle chicane. That was a very nice move. Caught it late, but it was very nice.
Yeah, I mean, tyre difference between those guys are pretty significant actually. But still,
yeah,
you gotta be committed, you gotta be skillful to make overtakes around this dangerous and treacherous track.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. But Weisling is beginning to catch Kazizel, I think. That's Storm getting out of the way.
Yeah, it's taken a second out of him now.
A second? Has he got from wing damage? Let me just check. Nope. No left side end plate damage anyways.
Who's that behind? He might have just...
That's Storm.
Oh, right, okay. That might explain that then.
Well, yeah, but going down the hill through the hairpin, I think he was about a second behind him. Really. And he's taking another 2/10 out of him. Why is he going through the swimming pool section? Because this is at the final corner. 7.9 seconds. He is getting a move on. I'm just looking at the ERS modes. Because this has got more ERS to run. He is losing time.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Button's ahead of him. That's Button ahead.
Yeah.
Weisling, let him through. Good sportsmanship again. 7.3 seconds. That gap is beginning to close down. Nothing really going on in behind. Technic Gaming got past Joe, and he can now set his sights on Matthias for fourth, sorry. I should say. And Onyx Mur is on for a top 5 finish as it stands. Oh! Commentator's curse!
Oh, no, it's
Commentator's curse. Was that at Casino Square? Let's have a look. That's right hand side. Oh, left hand side. There he is. Casino Square on the exit. I think he's just outbroke himself. He's got caught on the curb. VSC has neutralised the race at the halfway stage because there's a lead from Weisling in second place. Matthias now into third. Technique Gaming on his TFRL debut in fourth. And Joe in fifth. Scuba's AI is in sixth. And I think we've got racing underway again. That was a very, very quick VSC.
It was indeed.
That was a really quick VSC. But I tell you what, Weisling has gained out of this. 6.7 seconds. Yeah. He's gained half a second. Just more than half a second.
Yeah,
can you check...
Even if he gets close to
Can you check penalties?
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look. Yep, let me check penalties for you, small guy. Kazizel hasn't even had a warning yet, so he's doing really well out in front. And at the minute, Wiseleague's in second. He is potentially the only driver that can spoil Kazizel being our 6th different winner of the season.
Wow. 6.2.
Three warnings for Wiseleague. Matthias has got 3 warnings. Technique Gaming's got a penalty and plenty of warnings. Joe has got a penalty. Scuba has got 3 penalties. He might have give up after that. Storm has got 2 penalties. He's just got 1 there, I think. Button, let's just ignore Button because he's got 4 penalties and a stop goal. And Onyxmer has got a penalty. So there we go. That's the penalty situation at the minute. Storm did get a 3-second time penalty there. And Wiseleague is still gaining. 6 seconds. 5.9. This is coming down. But it's another thing to close up to a driver ahead. It's another thing to get past around this track.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Kazizel isn't going to just slow down and let Wiseleague through, so...
Yeah, Scuba commenting his head went after the VSR Francis incident. I caught that late, so I might give him the benefit of the doubt for that. I'll see. Thingy Onyx, you do get 9th place, and because it's Monaco, even if you make it to 50% distance, you will get classified. And the result, oh, Wiseleague hit the left-hand wall there at Portier. And has he lost a winglet? No, he hasn't. No front wing damage to him. 5.4 seconds. That gap is closing. 5.3. Yeah, Onyx, you do get 9th place, and VSR Francis will get that final point as well. But there is plenty to investigate. Now the gap is under 5 seconds. I think Wiseleague's going to get DRS here as well. No, he's not. No, that's Scuba's AI ahead of him. He would have as well if he was a couple of tenths closer. 4.7 seconds though. He didn't need DRS. He is still gaining. Wiseleague is quicker than Kazizel out on track, and this gap is just going to keep on coming down right to the end of this race. I'm expecting moves to be done. I would say around lap 27, 28. I'm expecting around then.
Yeah, if he closes at the rate he is doing so now, then yeah, I think you're bang on with that prediction.
27, 28, 4.2 seconds. He might get him before that. He might get him in about 3-4 laps time at the rate he's closing in.
Yeah.
Now nearly 4 seconds.
Have any more cars that he has to lap?
Button has gone apparently.
Okay? Oh.
Is Button? No, Button hasn't gone. He's still in 7th. Looks like he's driving around the track as well. That's Storm behind him. That is for position as well, I may add. Now, Wiseleague is just getting under the half a second through the final sector. Championship leader is going to keep on going. His runs are 1st and 2nd as long as he keeps it clean for the next 17 laps. Button's gone and he's in AI, so Storm is probably going to overtake him very, very soon. And literally, that's Technic Gaming trying to get through there. Storm's right on the back. Here comes Storm running down the wall. That's an overtake done. And Storm was up to 7th. And he did get a point last time out in Spain, I may add, as well. In the A-League race. And he's doing well in B-League as well. And I will give B-League standings an update at the start of the stream tomorrow night. FOL F1's on. Is FOL F1 on tomorrow?
Yeah, it's the double event.
Oh, it's a double event, right. Right, 3 seconds. 3 seconds dead on. That was Kazizel going through shot. You're seeing them in the same shot now. Wiseleague is 2.7 seconds off. Kazizel is a sitting duck. I fear. As we start lap 20 dwindling at around 2.7, 2.8 seconds. And he is getting caught all the time. Wiseleague hunting him down. The hunter not becoming the hunted right now. Kazizzle is the one that's becoming the hunted. Matthias now in 3rd, Technique 4th, and Joe in 5th. They're still not to be lapped as well, I may add. And running in 6th place is Scuba's AI. Storm and Button will probably get past him before the end of the race. Technique is in for a set of super softs to the end. He'll get those to the end quite comfortably as well. And going through Novell Chicane, they were in the same camera shot again. Another 6/10 gain by Wiseleague on this lap around. But I've just noticed Kazizzle's ERS. 87%.
And Wiseleague 42.
That's half. Yeah, that's roughly half. Kazizzle is saving his ERS, but is it enough? Wiseleague will be on top of him next lap. So my prediction of 3 to 4 laps is coming right. And who did I say would win this race, actually? Totally forgot. Well, Storm's got past Scuba's AI. Your prediction's out the window. My prediction's out the window with Bossman crashing early on.
Well, I mean, apart from Francis, I mean, I did say Wiseleague P1, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
And Kazizzle P2. So if they swap around, then that's 2 out of 3.
It is 2 out of 3. And did I say Matthias would get a podium? I forgot.
No, wait, didn't you say Boastman? Was it Boastman?
No, I think I said Bossman 3rd, yeah.
3rd, yeah.
But now, no DRS this lap around, I don't think. Wiseleague is not close enough for him. It's going to be next lap, potentially. But as soon as he's getting in that DRS, and that within the second of Kazizzle, but it's around 1.3 seconds at the minute, he just looks like he's losing time in that dirty air. As soon as he gets up to him.
Yeah, for sure, that's going to play a huge factor there.
He's going to be running in dirty air. We're getting very close to the curb there. I thought it was down and out there. My God. He was literally about inches away from crashing.
Yeah, the gap's staying around 1.4, 1.3 seconds.
1.3, 1.2, that gap is coming down. But he is running in that dirty air now. He's just trying to keep out of it as much as he can. Why is they going for his 2nd win here in TFRL this season? The current championship leader is really on it today. But can Kazizzle get those tyres? First of all, get those tyres to the end on 29 lap old supers. Be 30 lap old supers, in fact. Come the end of this lap.
Actually.
He might have DRS. 1 second. No, he's not. He's not going to have it this time around. Getting closer and closer to the end of the race, but as soon as Wiseleague gets closer and closer to Kazizzle, he is just beginning possibly to lose time in that dirty air. This is the battle. Yeah, definitely. Huge margin. 23 seconds, roughly. Now running down into the hairpin at Mirror. Going through where the flats are. Beautiful flat development also put on this game. Wasn't there in the last game, in F1 2017. And he is closer now. Wiseleague. Just shooting out of camera shot. I'm on board with Kazizzle actually at the minute. So no wonder I couldn't see Kazizzle. Right on board with him. And Wiseleague now closing up on Kazizzle. This is for the lead of the race, remember. 7/10. There was a car flashing through shot on the other side of the track. I think that might have been Technique Gaming. Flashing through in 4th. There's a beautiful helicopter cam. Takes us through the final couple of corners. He's got DRS this time. But he just sort of made a little mistake there, did Wiseleague. Losing about half a tenth. And Wiseleague right on the back. It's going to be difficult. Now this is, for me, advantage Kazizzle, because he's now on the back of him. He's got to do everything in his power to try and fend him off and force him into some sort of mistakes on the way around. Wiseleague has got the pace. But Kazizel should have the brains, and I think he's got the advantage. Weisling nearly going at the back of him at the hairpin. Oh, he's got the speed. I think he's going to go for a move at the Novell chicane here. He is. He's close enough. Kazizel just getting caught a little bit flat-footed off the corner, and now Weisling closing up. Can he go for a dive bomb? Let's watch the screen. No, he's not. He's not going to even try it. Bank Job leaves the session, but thank you for him for participating in tonight's session. And Kazizel and Weisling, honestly, this battle is going to rage on. I feel like this is going to be the end battle. Who comes out on top? And that is Button there. That's Joe. Is that Joe they're approaching, or is that Button? One of the two McLarens are approaching. Weisling not close enough this time around again. And I feel like my nose is going to start bleeding, which is not great at all.
Oh no.
Oh, that is Button, I think, actually. Yeah, that is Button running up the hill. Yeah. Hopefully he gets out of the way. After Mirabal, he's going to interfere here. He's running an AI. His AI can't get out of the way. This is going to interfere with the battle. He's got to let them through. Weisling's going to have to stay behind here. Weisling is behind Button's AI. I think he should have tried to dive bomb there. This is costing him time. Button is in AI mode. Get him out of AI mode, for God's sake. It's ruining the lead battle. Kazizel getting away. It's advantage Kazizel. Now Button's AI lets him through. Weisling has lost about 2 seconds there. Yeah, that's a huge amount of time. He's got to do it. All of his hard work that he put in to get to the back of Kazizel has been unfounded by that AI car. And Weisling has now got to do his dirty work all over again to try and catch Kazizel. But those tyres, because he was stuck behind Button for that long, I think those tyres have probably worn out about a percentage, 2% more than what it would have been, as Button is now out the race. And that's at Raskas.
Oh.
Was that his AI, or was that him being him? I think it was him being him. If I've got to be honest, there's a car coming out the pits. Goodness me! Storm was coming out the pits. Oh, safety car! There's a safety car!
What on earth?
There is a safety car! If you thought this race was over, think again. There is a safety car here in Monaco for what I can only describe as a very petulant crash. We had a much bigger crash than that earlier on in the race, and that got absolutely nothing. Sort your game out, Codemasters. Now Storm is Kazizel going to have to let Storm through here. He's 2 laps down. Matthias and Technique Gaming are in the pits, so they're going to be on fresher tyres. Will they get to the back of the safety car line before the safety car comes in is another thing, because they're what, 40 odd seconds off. Storm gets let through there by Kazizel. Good to see him letting him through. He'll nap himself, but I think Storm is slowing down because I think Kazizel's got to go back ahead of him.
Yeah, oh.
I think he does. Oh no, he's got on with it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 5-second stop goal. There we go. Shouldn't have let him through. Are both of these going to come in the pits? Oh, Weisling's in. Weisling is in. What? No. What's that for? 5-second stop goal. For what? He did nothing. He came in the pits. That's getting removed. I'm sorry, that's getting removed. That is such an unfair penalty. That's ridiculous. Sorry, I'm just going to check my controller. There we go. Just checking my controller is up to speed. That is one of the shoddiest penalties I've ever seen being given on this game. Really is. But now Weisling has forced Kazizel possibly into a full sense of security. Kazizel's on those super softs, 21 lap old. Essentially they're going to be what's the word I'm looking for? They're not going to lose any more tyre wear under the safety car. Weisling has got to stay behind Scuba's AI, because if he passes him, then it throws in all sort of trouble. Who's going to win this race now? Because this is just throwing it wide open.
Kazizel could hold on. Weisling, of course, is the faster driver, as we've seen during the past 10 laps or so of this race. But can he get past? It's going to be really tricky, though. with only a handful of laps left. So he's going to have to do something really brave. Probably into the chicane or turn one, I presume, are the two only realistic opportunities to overtake. Although Matthias, Technique, they're back in the game now. Technique on the hypers. Quickest tyre out of the lot of them.
Oh, Kazizel's not coming in. Oh, I think that's the wrong decision. To be honest, it's a good decision choice.